Hey guys, welcome to our review of Superboy issue number 11. In the last issue of Superboy, after the whole entire calling event, Superboy and Wonder Girl arrive at Mystery Island. Now while they're on Mystery Island, they both interact with one another until they actually bump into the Teen Titans again. Now that storyline where Superboy and Wonder Girl actually find the Teen Titans on Mystery Island actually continued in Teen Titans issue number 10. And actually, after the events of issue number 10 of Teen Titans, Superboy issue number 11, that's where it picks up off of issue number 10 of Teen Titans. So, if you guys have not read issue number 10 of Teen Titans yet, I would suggest you guys actually pick that issue up, because that issue is really great. It's awesome. It's on par with Superboy issue number 11 with, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air, and it just shows the team interacting with one another. Same thing with Superboy interacting with everybody else in the group. And that's what I think we would all like to see, is Superboy actually getting along with the Teen Titans, or getting to know each other. But yeah, upon that, after the events of issue number 10 of Teen Titans, they arrive back at New York City. So you're going to have to read issue number 10 to find out how they get back to New York City, because that's where this issue picks up. So we open up with Superboy and Bunker talking together in their civilian form. So, of course, it says right here, guest starring in Superboy issue number 11, we have Bunker from the Teen Titans. So basically all that happens in this issue is Bunker and Superboy just talking with one another, just hanging out, and we find out that Superboy is actually living in a penthouse of this I guess you can say an art collector, and basically he's just renting a place out there, and he actually stole money in order to pay for rent, so he has a load, like a bunch of loads of money in this one compartment of the house, and it's just crazy, and it's just like, Superboy, that's not right, right? Because Bunker says that, you know, it's not the right thing to do, you're a superhero, superheroes don't steal, and he's like, I'm just borrowing it. But yeah, so Bunker and Superboy are actually just hanging out, and Bunker actually brings up a good conversation with Superboy, as he asks Superboy, what do you really care about most? And it's sort of like bringing the more aspect of the feeling sides of Superboy, or the more heart side of Superboy, because like I've always been talking about, in Young Justice, Superboy was a hollow clone. He had no feelings. He couldn't think for himself. But now he can. So even in the comic books, in the first part of the issue, or first issue of Superboy, we saw that he didn't really generally develop, you know, feelings or anything like that, or emotions. But now he has. And Bunker brings up a good question now. Up into issue 11, he asks him, what do you care about most in life? What do you hold dear to yourself? And Superboy, you know, answers like, oh, feelings or emotions are supposed to be warm, right? Like fluffy puppies, or cute puppies, you know? And that's a good description. But of course Bunker says, no, I want you to tell me, what do you feel? You know, how do you feel emotion inside of you? And Superboy says, what do I hold dear to me is this S shield. It was given to me at birth, and, you know, this is what I've been living with the whole entire time. It's been on my chest, like it feels like it's a part of me, you know? And that's a good way to actually bring that out of Superboy, that he actually cares about the S shield emblem, you know, carrying that Superman, you know, symbol across his chest everywhere he goes. And, you know, that's interesting, and I actually like that, to see him actually say that he holds that S shield, you know, really dear to his heart. And he actually, if you guys have seen the cover art of issue number 1 of Teen Titans, you saw Superboy on the front cover, and on the side, right here on his shoulder, or like I think his right shoulder, you actually saw the Superman shield emblem on his right shoulder. And that's where he actually gets it. He and Bunker go and get tattoos. Bunker tells him he holds his powers dear to himself. So he gets psychic or Pisonic brick on his ribs, just one of them, which kind of feels kind of awkward. I would have liked multiple ones, but one of them he has, like, you know, just to, you know, embed on his body that he holds his powers dear to him, and that's what Superboy does as well, which I find was great. Now, afterwards, they work together to fight off this villain called I think it's called Detritus. Detritus, if that's how I'm pronouncing his name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But Detritus actually appeared in Teen Titans, I believe, issue number 2 or number 3. I don't remember. But I remember it had to deal with Red Robin trying to get together with Bunker, and they have to fight, this gigantic garbage metal monster. And that's what Superboy does. Now, at the end of the fight, they basically took out all the other trash metals that are attached to him, and Detritus tells Superboy that he's alone, he's lonely, he's scared, no one cares about him, he has nobody to understand him, and Superboy says, well, same goes for me, I'm a clone. I'm not exactly like Superman, well, that's not what he exactly says, but that's, from my interpretation, he says, I feel lonely, like, I felt like I was meant to be in this world to do something more, but at the same time, I can't connect with anybody. I feel like I'm the only one of my kind, because you all know Superboy's half human, half Kryptonian. He's not full Kryptonian like Superman or Kara or Supergirl. But yeah, so in a way he was trying to connect with Detritus, but of course Detritus was a villainous person and decides to sort of punch Superboy, but you shouldn't do that. And Superboy basically one punch and explodes all his, mechanical trashy parts into the depths of New York's ocean or whatever, under the bridge. And that's how the issue ends. Now, this issue, it's great. Okay, I love this issue. As each issue of Superboy comes out, they are bringing the aspect of Superboy having feelings. Now, previously, I think that's what I had an issue with Superboy, was that I think everybody had that issue before, that Superboy had no feelings. He's a character, he was a clone, and he was a hollow shell. But, it sort of didn't bring any character to him. But now that he's starting to develop feelings, emotions, thoughts for himself, it's great to see that. As the start of, maybe a couple issues, maybe before issue number 10, you saw Superboy starting to develop feelings and emotions as he was being saved by the Teen Titans, whatever, and going against Nowhere. Now, that is wonderful, and I like how they're doing this with Superboy. Now, it is mentioned in this issue that Superboy was supposed to, live with the Titans, that he was given the offer, but he denied that offer because he still feels like he's on rocky edge with everybody in the Titans, especially with Wonder Girl. And he decides to live by himself for now. And of course, you can't really literally have Superboy living with the Teen Titans, because if you do that, you're basically Xing out the whole entire Superboy series. And of course, Superboy and Teen Titans actually tie in with one another. But as of now, we won't see Superboy actually living with the Titans, but we will see him teaming up with them, because I did read issue number 10 of Teen Titans, or not number 10, but number 11. I got it today, and I read it, and Superboy does team up with the Teen Titans in that issue. But what I like about it is that we're having these guest stars from, other Teen Titans comic books, or from the Teen Titans, like Bunker. Now, I know that next issue we won't see another guest star, but I like it when they actually do this. Like, we had, Wonder Girl appear in the Superboy issue of the last issue, and it was wonderful to see Superboy and, Wonder Girl get together, or Cassie, just interacting with one another. And to see Bunker interacting with Superboy, I found it that it was the best pick for Superboy to actually interact with one of the Teen Titan members, was Bunker, because Bunker, generally, he's friendly. He seems like everybody likes to get along with Bunker. Everybody's okay with him. Everybody's on a good point with Bunker, and I liked how they just basically have him interacting with Superboy, which is the, really great thing to see that. Now, I would actually like to see more of the Titans appear in Superboy issues. If I could see that, that would be awesome. Because, I want to see him slowly getting to know, the other Titans one-on-one. Because, like I said, he's not on good terms with every single one of them. With Bunker, right now, it seems like they're okay buddies, but they're not like BFFs. But yeah, it's all in all a good issue. I genuinely liked it. I can't wait for the next issue of Superboy, because I read the description, and it has to deal with, is Superboy being naive now with with the emotions he's gained, and for him to think for himself, has he become naive enough to accept different people as his friends, or accept friends, too easily? who knows, because that's what I read in the description, and that's kind of interesting to see how when Superboy gains emotions, even though it's a great thing and it's a positive thing, it can also have some negative effects, That's kind of interesting to see that happen. But yeah, before I actually sign off on this review, I would actually like to show you the tattoo Superboy gets so you guys can actually see it. So you can see here, I'm gonna show you. Bunker, see right here, he gets a tattoo with his Phasonic or Pisonic or what he would call it, brick on his ribs. Now, like I said, it looks kind of funky with just one of them. I would actually like maybe a row or maybe like a wall. That would make sense, but it's Bunker, and I understand. I mean, that's just my own opinion. But yes, this is Superboy with his tattoo. Like I said, he does get the shield on his right shoulder, as you can see in the the cover of issue number 1 of Teen Titans. So yes, he finally gets his tattoo, and it does have lines. It does look like a barcode, which sort of looks cool. But yeah, that's my review of Superboy issue number 11. And I actually rate this comic actually a 4 out of 5 because it's really enjoyable. I found it enjoyable to see Superboy and Bunker interacting with one another, and seeing Superboy's emotions starts to develop and starts growing him as a character. So yeah, that's my review of Superboy. Hopefully you guys like it and enjoy. So I'll talk to you guys later. So see you guys.